بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أبنائي طلاب الصف الثاني المتوسط، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. My dear students, it's nice to meet you again. Today we are going to study Unit 7, Finding Out About Things. Lesson 1, Fred's Project. Now let's listen to the text and answer the questions below.
Unit 7. Finding Out About Things. Lesson 1. Fred's Project. Track 44, Exercise 1. Say, listen, ask and answer.
Omar, my teacher gave me a project about Islam today. I have to find some information about Islam and Muslims. Can you help?
Of course.
I have to start my project tonight. Is that okay?
No problem.
Now, I found these pictures on an Islamic website. Can you help me write about them?
Yes, of course.
That's great. Okay, now here's the first one. What's this and what's it for?
It's a prayer mat. Muslims use prayer mats when they...
Now you have a short time to write down your answers. After that, we'll check your answers together. Okay, now let's see the right answers. Number 1.
Unit 7.
He has to do a project for his teacher. Yeah, that's okay. 2. Tonight. Good. 3. On an Islamic website. Very nice. 4, and the last one, prayer mat. Thank you. Very good. Now you have to listen to the text. After that, number the pictures in the correct order. Now let's listen.
Lesson 1. Fred's Project. Track 45, Exercise 2. Look, listen and say. 1.
The muezzin is calling people to prayers. Salat in Arabic. Muslims have to pray 5 times each day.
2.
This man is washing himself. You have to wash in a special way before prayers.
3.
These people are taking off their shoes. You have to take off your shoes before you go into a mosque.
4.
These people are praying in the direction of Makkah. Muslims have to face in the direction of Makkah when they pray.
Now let's check your answers.
Lesson 1.
C. 3. 4. 1. 2. Yeah, that's okay.
Lesson 1. Lesson 1.
What are people doing in picture 1 or picture A? The people are taking off their shoes. In the second sentence we use have to. Have to, we are using it for necessity or obligation. You have to take off your shoes before you go into a mosque. In picture B, the people are praying in the direction of Mecca. The second sentence, Muslims have to face in the direction of Mecca when they pray. Now we use have to and has to. We use have to with I, we, you, and they, plural subject pronouns, and the plural nouns such as students, teachers, doctors, and so on. We use has to with singular subject pronouns such as he, she, and it, and singular nouns Ahmad, Huda, and Muhammad. Now let's see together. Study hard. you have to study hard. We say we have to study hard. I have to study hard. Okay, look with me. I have to study hard. Come early. When we use come early with he, she, we use has to instead of have to, because the subject is singular. He or Jack, Ahmed, Fred has to come early. So we use have to with plural nouns and the subject pronouns we, you, they, and I. But we use has to with singular nouns such as Jack and subject pronouns he, she, and it. Here we have another exercise to do. We should read the 5 sentences blue from A to E. We should read it. We have to read it before we answering. We filling in the gaps in this passage. Okay, you have a minute or 2 minutes to read these 5 sentences. After that, we will see your answers and check them. Now let's read it together. In Islam, there are 5 pillars, Arkanul Islam, of religious faith. To be a Muslim, the first religious duty is the Shahada, the profession of Islamic faith. Here the first one is done for you. D. Muslims have to say profession of faith. The second duty of Muslims is Salat, or in English prayer. Now let's see your answers and check. These are the 5 pillars of Islam. First one, faith, profession, Salat, Zakat, alms, fasting, and pilgrimage. The first one to answer is A. Muslims have to pray 5 times a day. Second, E. The fourth duty is Sawm. E. Muslims have to give money. Alms means Muslims have to give money to help poor people. B. Fasting. Muslims have to fast in the holy month of Ramadan. C. Hajj. Muslims have to try to make a pilgrimage to Mecca. Here we have an exercise for you to do, to write, to copy in your notebooks at home. In the morning I have to get up at, complete it with any time. At school I also have to. Before I go to bed I have to. 5. At night I have to go to bed at. Thank you for good listening, and your homework is on page 125 and 124 and 125. Thank you for good listening. See you later.